I believe this is actual reason why Sonia Uche fans called MAURICE a womanizer, because when you see MAURICE and Pure Wats videos online every time, then what do you have to think? What do you have to say about MAURICE? Because you always see MAURICE with other actresses, and you feel like MAURICE and Sonia Uche are not meant to be. Believe me, they are not meant to be. That's what they are saying. Especially what MAURICE said, then they lost confidence that two of them can't be together. Two of them cannot marry. And I've always advised you guys that you can't take acting as a reality. MAURICE is just doing this thing based on acting. He is not like that. You can't say that someone that died in a movie is like that. Why would you say that someone that died in a movie is like that? It's never possible. It's not even cool at all. There's no two ways about this. Whenever you look at MAURICE and Sonia Uche, you see that chemistry is cool and seated right in front of you, watching you. But I will always say that they are adult and also matured enough to make their choice. You can't come from nowhere to defend anybody. You can't come from nowhere to say that Sonia Uche and MAURICE are not good enough, or MAURICE is not good enough for Sonia Uche. Why will you have to say that they are not good enough together? Have you ever stayed with them? Even Sonia Uche, you guys are protecting and calling MAURICE a womanizer. Sonia Uche knows him more than you. So is there any way you can defend anything you say? Sonia Uche will be in one corner laughing at you. You are making choice for Sonia Uche. Who are you? Because she will be laughing and she doesn't even understand what you guys are saying. Imagine. There is no way you will tell me that MAURICE and Sonia Uche can't be together, because you don't even know them in any way. You don't even know how they are in any way. You don't even know their relationship status or friendship status. You cannot even classify or say anything that concerns them in any way. You just have to talk. People just have to talk, which is normal, but it doesn't make sense. Thank you for this video. You are the only one that says something positive about MAURICE and Pure Wats. I'm very happy for them. The only haters are those mad at MAURICE for choosing Pure Wats and not Sonia. The other people are worse than investigators with lies and evil reports. Pure Wats appears to be the perfect for MAURICE, and he has a right to choose who he wants. People need to mind their own business and leave Pure Wats alone. Nobody said that MAURICE doesn't have the right to choose. The main thing that triggered the anger of Sonia Uche fans is what MAURICE said publicly, which, as I've always advised you guys and said, that there is nothing that MAURICE will say publicly that Sonia Uche doesn't know before he say it. And they're saying it for you guys to bring up another topic, to argue, to drag. You can see it is what it is. Everybody with their own way of doing things. Everybody with their own way of talking. We've already looked at Sonia Uche and MAURICE. Tell me that you don't even actually know them. Or you actually know them. Which one? They are really, really good in what they are doing. These people are celebrities, for crying out loud. And there is nothing to defend or say more about. It is already what it is. Sonia Uche, that is always happy around him, knows what she is doing. You can never be the one to make choice for them. You can never wake up from slumber and say that Sonia Uche and MAURICE can never be together. Who are you? Are you really joking, or are you okay? I don't even know how to classify it. Fans with their own way of doing things or talking. Fans can never mind their business, because normally they believe they are the ones that made you popular, which is true. That's why they are always confident, dragging people, or whether saying positive something or negative something, they will surely say it for you to hear and for you to see. MAURICE and Pure Wats are good. And who said they are bad before? Nobody said they are bad, believe me. No matter what vloggers say, because they are protected by the creator of all of us. As I always say, let's go and let God. They are in God's hands, and with him, they can take whatever comes their way. Love you, MAURICE and Pure Wats, to the moon and back. Well, I always say that you see Pure Wats, Sonia Uche and MAURICE are not my fave. Because I don't want in a situation whereby someone will say that, is it because they are my fave or something like that? You know, it's hard for many fans to accept the truth. Fans doesn't accept the truth. It's very, very hard for them. It is what it is. The way people reason is actually it is what it is. There is no way you can actually try to advise people like that. Everybody have their own way or life to live, and let's say it is what it is. You are adult doesn't mean you are matured enough. You can see young person, you can see aged person, and young person will be reasoning matured enough than that aged person. Why do you think that it happens like that? That's life, and that's how God created some people as well. This is not about you learn it from this person or inherited. They know they inherit a maturity. That's the wisdom and also the kind of brain God gives to you. First shipping, that wish it was this person or that person with MAURICE and live in fantasy world that are wasting their time, efforts and energy to build their fan base to hate these two people who never hurt anyone and whose main goal in life is to create films that people enjoy, to love each other and to treat people the way they want to be treated. MAURICE and Wats are good, no matter what bloggers say, because they are protected by the creator of all of us. As I always say, let go and let God. They are in God's hands, and with Him they can take whatever comes their way, and that's what belongs to them. Anything that belongs to you will surely take it, no matter what. There is nothing to argue about, and there is no argument there. It's all about people's life. No matter how you think about that, no matter how you reason about that, it is what it is. If you sip your Wats and MAURICE, you can say whatever you want to say, whether positive or negative. If you see SONIA, UCHE and MAURICE, you can say whatever you want to say, whether negative or positive. The main thing is that MAURICE said that he chose this person, then everybody will go and sleep, and other rival fans will go and sleep and know that it is what it is, that this is not even their own business or nothing concerns them at all. That's as simple as that. I don't actually know or understand how people reason, but everybody have their own reasoning, no matter what, no matter how you see it. Let's look at this person's comment. Seems like the comment will make a lot of sense. Let's just see and look into it. First, what Pio posted was a trend that many people posted on that particular day. When it comes to MAURICE and Pio, most bloggers' narratives are always negative towards them and their relationship, because the two lovebirds are living their own lives in the way that they want, not what is the public's opinion. Anyone that looks at their pictures, videos, and in public knows the real truth, including their colleagues, about MAURICE and Pure Wats. But you can believe anything you see in a video or a movie. Assuming MAURICE said something about Pure Wats, you guys will not be here to saying this. I think there is no two ways about this. Everybody with their own reasoning, because normally it's all about SONIA, UCHE, and MAURICE, Pure Wats and MAURICE, any other gear with MAURICE. To show you that MAURICE, this same MAURICE, ask yourself, have you ever asked yourself, what's so special about MAURICE? What's so special about MAURICE? Why do you think that MAURICE is always one of the best or ahead of others? I don't actually know or see how people be comfortable to drop some bad comments, negative comments about SONIA, UCHE, or even Pure Wats. You can actually see it and know that yes, that SONIA, UCHE, and MAURICE is doing well for themselves and also respecting themselves in every which way they can. Because in every way, everybody must talk, and also you need to respect yourself, you need to protect yourself as well. Anything that concerns Maurice and Sonia Uche, we all are here to say it and say and drop some positive things about this. The love is there. They actually love each other. And there is no two ways about this. And there is no two ways about this, no matter what. It is what it is. Some of these bloggers know the truth, but want to keep their pages rolling by spreading false narratives about Pure and Maurice. As for me, Cantedi Lampard will always be behind our win. You know the deal. Don't worry about these bloggers. They are building their castles on sand at their own demise. Well, everybody can reason or say whatever they want to say, but believe me, what you like is never what I like. What you like is never what I like, and what I like is never what you like. Everybody have their own choice, no matter what. Everybody have their own choice, no matter what. No matter how you see it. It is always one of the best things that we can say in this life. You make your choice, you do it your own way. You will see it, how it is going and all these things. There is no two ways about this. Basically, anything that concerns Sonia, Uche, and Maurice Sam, Wats or Maurice Sam, you can support your faith without dragging any other people's faith. Because if you look at it in another way, you'll be asking yourself, and you know the truth that another person's faith is even better than your faith. This is not about fan base, but what they act in Nollywood industry, the grace, the talent there, who is ruling, who is doing well more than the other. That's why you see anything called rival. That's why you see all these things called rival. Yes, which is absolutely good and okay. And there is nothing to drag there. Believe me, there is no two ways about this. The love is there. Maurice Sam have a lot of questions and a lot of decisions to make. But, well, till then, many struggle to mention that simple name. I doubt if it's typo. It's even terrible with some bloggers on YouTube, TikTok, calling her Perry White, Perry White, Harbour. But that's the way they understand their own. Sonia call her Perry White. When Pure and Maurice Sam goes to her house for her to go on movie location, she shouted out Perry White and Pure said, "Sonia, what are you calling me?" Sonia said to Pure, "You looking fine." Pure said, "Let's go, dear." Maurice Sam do the video. Well, I think many people saying that thing knows what they are saying. Maybe they are saying it for fun. Because everybody knows exactly the name and knows exactly what you are saying here. You call Pure Wats. Yes, you already know that it is Pure Wats. There is nothing to argue. And it is what it is. Whenever you look at Sonia Uche and Maurice Sam, the way they play their role is actually one of the best in Nollywood industry. And there is nothing to argue there. Absolutely nothing to argue there. It is cool, it is normal. Nothing you can tell me. You can support your faith and leave other people's faith alone. Everything is not about fight or war. Same old same that she is forcing herself on a man. And Maurice Sam disgraced her on life. If she was the girlfriend, why is she still requesting for 2 dates? Gosh, that entire camp base are not backing down anytime soon. Even if Maurice Sam and Sonia Uche get married to separate partners, it's just so pathetic that someone will decide to hate on another person. Because that's not their choice for a grown-up man who doesn't need to be told that he wants this or want that. But believe me, the love is there and there is no two ways about this. When you look at Sonia Uche and Maurice Sam and the way they play their role, it is amazing, it is cool, it is normal. I don't see the reason why you guys think that basically anything that concerns Sonia Uchamori-Sam is one of the best in Nollywood industry. And there is no two ways about that. Yes, it is what it is.
So choice differs here, I know, and it is what it is. There's nothing to argue or drag here. Every fan base have their own way of living. But believe me, toxicity is number one thing there. All fan bases are toxic, and it is a must. It is a must for them to be toxic. There's no way you feel like they are not toxic. If fan bases are not toxic, believe me, you guys are wasting your time. Fan base needs to be toxic and also, that kind of a thing. That's why they will be behaving as if they don't even comment with brain or they are talking rubbish, something like that, but they are toxic, which is very, very important. Exactly, but that particular posting, they are talking so much trash about our queen that we need to respond. One said that they would not allow their dog to watch her movies. That's unacceptable. That's unacceptable and an insult. What do you mean? That person, it shows that if the person you are dragging now, Wats, says this, you know that, man, people really hate her. Why will you say that you will not even allow your animal, your dog, to watch someone's movie? You think that acting is easy? It's very unnecessary replying. Sometimes we should just learn to ignore and not stoop so low to their level of dumbness. It depends on how people reason, the way people talk. This is something that we all should know about, that basically anything that concerns Sonia Uchamori-Sam is something that we all need to learn about and say that, yeah, this is Sonia Uchamori-Sam, the way they play their role is absolutely good. This is one of the best things that we all know about Sonia Uchamori-Sam. Mori-Sam and Wats, these you are doing well for themselves. I will always try to praise them. Anytime you see me not praising any of them, you know that fans have already provoked me. Fans provoked me. That's why I will say that they are not my fave. Yeah, but in anything that is good, I will always comment about that. The one that is not good, I will always say it. Make it clear for people to know. Nothing to fear, nothing to worry about. Truth will surely be truth. No matter how you see it, no matter how you reason about it, take it as you see it. Fans of Sonia Uche and fans of Wats doesn't like each other, which is not good. Whenever you guys are grown up or matured enough, I will know. But for now, you guys are still behaving like kids. Have you ever asked yourself why Sonia Uche or Wats haven't said anything about that? But you guys are in their back, dragging or fighting each other, which is unacceptable. They say when Pio tell Mori-Sam she wants a date in February, Mori-Sam said no, and Pio tell him, will we have a date in March? Mori-Sam said no. She said she will sponsor an expensive vacation. Mori-Sam said no. He worked hard to go on vacation himself. I missed the life last night. I was at work. Well, it is cool. It is normal. The date was not a couple's date like those useless bloggers were painting it. It's something between herself, Flo, and Mori-Sam. They probably have a plan or something. Well, they know what they are planning, but believe me, everybody should stay in their lane and know that they are not in the same level with every other person. Everybody have their own way of thinking or doing things, and there is no two ways about this. Believe me. People can say or drag anything or drop some hints about you. Mori-Sam, Sonia Uche, Wats. But you can see that there are differences between the way Mori-Sam and Sonia Uche act movie and the way Mori-Sam and Wats act movie. There are very big differences there. And there's nothing to prove to you. Anybody you like, you like. Anybody you don't like, no problem. But it is as well basically what we know about and know that it is what it is. Basically, you can see that Mori-Sam and Sonia Uche are one of the best in Nollywood industry. Then Wats fans will say their own, then don't need to drag. And everybody supporting their own faves in their own way. You don't expect you not to support your fave. It's not good. Support them. Support him or her.
it is cool. Subscribe to my channel, like and comment before you go. Thank you guys and see you guys next time. Goodbye.